Hello you beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make Rice Krispie treats, and the reason I'm making Rice Krispie treats is because a lot of kids are home from school because of the coronavirus. People don't know what to do with these kids because kids after a while get very active, they're bored, they don't know what to do with themselves. So this is something that you can do with your kids while they're at home to keep them busy. I did this with my kids when they were little and they love it. So let me show you what you can do. You can make some Rice Krispie treats. All the kids can get involved. Everybody stand on little stools and get involved. So let me show you how to do this. Okay. But because of the coronavirus, we got to make sure we wash our hands. So let me wash my hands. Make sure everything is nice and clean. Okay. All right. Got to make sure we keep our hands clean. It's a must. Now, to get started, first thing we're going to do is put some butter. I have some butter here, and I'm not making a big set because it's just us, but I just want you to get the idea of how you can make this. So put some butter in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt this butter. I'm going to turn the stove on and melt the butter, and when the butter is melting, I'm going to add some marshmallows to the butter and melt it together. And once I do that, I'm going to come back and show you exactly what that looks like. Okay? So now I have the butter melted in the saucepan. I just melted some butter, and I'm not measuring this stuff, so it's not exact measurement. I'm just eyeballing it, but you can do the same thing. Now I'm going to pour some marshmallows in here, and you stir. You keep stirring it to melt the marshmallows. And just give it a good stir, and just keep stirring it over the heat as it melts. I used to make this all the time when my girls were little, and they loved it. But now they're big girls, but this is something that you can do. As I said, now the kids are home, give the kids something to do, you know, because the kids gonna come every few minutes. I'm so bored, I don't know what to do. This is a good activity for the kids to do. I don't want to make too much, because I might be forced to eat it all, and I don't want to do that. See, I just melted up with marshmallows and butter. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take your Rice Krispies, whatever kind you want to use, and you're going to add it in there. Oops, I'm making a mess over here. Just keep adding. You know, always add a little bit at a time. You don't have to add a whole lot. Add a little bit at a time and just stir. You see? And just keep stirring. Add some more to that. If you go in the supermarket and you buy Rice Krispie treats, you can just make your own, because you know what's in it. See? I mean, that's it. Simple as that. I think I'm just gonna add a little more to it. There we go. That's it. And keep. I think this is about good. And when my girls were little, everybody used to, once this was done, they wanted the spoon, to eat what was left on the spoon, and then they can make whatever size they want once it's cool. And I'll show you how to do that. And the kids could make any little thing that they want to make with it. Yep, that's it. And that's all you do. And just keep stirring it. Here we go. All right. Now, this is the next thing that we're going to do. So now we're going to empty. We're going to put our Rice Krispie treats on some wax paper, parchment paper. Like that. And once it's done, take some more and just put over it. And then press it down, shape it out, and then you can cut it into whatever size you want to cut it into. This part will be a little bit hot for the kids, and you need to shape it up before it gets cool. But once you put it on here, it's not that hot. It's warm, so you can help the kids do it. Make sure they don't burn themselves, and shape it out. See, make whatever shape you want. And once you make your shape, then you take your handy dandy knife and you just cut your shape, cut it out. However you want it, you cut it and shape it out. And this gets very sticky. It's not, once it cools, it get a little bit harder. So maybe it's better to just let it cool some more. And then you can cut it in squares. You can cut it however you want to cut it. It just need to cool a little more. But it's very sticky. So you don't want to get it sticking all over your pan. But once it cools some more, it gets hard. It hardens. Or you can just go like this too, and maybe kind of shape it out a little bit, just to get the shape. Put this piece back in here. That will just cut off, and it's nice and sticky. My girl used to like this, but now I guess it's too big for this kind of stuff. I thought, but she's asking me for a spoon, so I don't know. Okay guys, so this is your Rice Krispie treats right here that you can make with the kids, and as I said, you can shape it out. Right now I think it's a little bit too hot for me to cut, but you just let it cool a little more. Once it gets cool, it gets a little harder, and then it's easier to cut. Because right now it's still warm and it's sticky, so it's hard to cut. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and that little bell at the top, don't forget to press that bell so you'll know every time we make a video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Right now.
Okay, guess what guys? I just completed the Rice Krispie treats. It's not hardened as yet, but look at my girls, look. They're just enjoying it. How does it taste, girls?
Delicious.
Delicious? How is it,
Heavenly. It's really good.
It's really good? Okay, good. Well, I'm just telling you, this is something that you can do with your kids to keep them